Boxing King media with the knowledge Spencer Fearon. Spencer, first of all, are you cold?
No, not at all.
It's freezing. A denim jacket ain't keeping you warm in that weather.
Bro, I'm British, mate. This is nothing to me. No, you know what? Reading online, people didn't think it was a good fight. I thought it was a very good fight. I ain't gonna lie to you, but I did call for Chris Billam-Smith to be victorious against, and I'm gonna tell you why. I thought Chris Billam-Smith was gonna be victorious in this fight against Richard Riakporhe, because I don't believe that. I don't believe that Richard has been active enough. He's been very, very inactive. And you're going up against a guy who has already been in with you when you were more unpolished, and he survived, didn't get knocked out, he lost on points in a split decision. That was 5 years ago. So when you look at it now, we've got to say, like, what was he bringing to the table differently, right? And this is no disrespect to his trainer or his guys in his corner, right? But you can see the difference in experience and game plans, because we saw with Chris Billam-Smith, when he did get caught, I think it was like round 5, he got caught, he adjusted. Do you know what I mean? There was no adjustments inside what Richard was doing, right? So Angel Fernandez, who I was said it was going to be in corners and about corners. It's very different when you're going up against the lineage of the McGuigans, right? No matter what you may think of them or all the rest of it, but that's a boxing family there, right? And Barry McGuigan makes it kind of boxing royalty. We've got to give him that, right? No matter if we think he's a little pussy and all the rest of it, I'm just saying to you, you have to give credit where it's due. So therefore, things have been computed inside of his son over years and years and years and years and years, right? Well, things haven't been computed inside Angel Fernandez, because I'd like to know from what body of school of learning has he come from in this kind of thing. Now, all the people who were singing Angel, I'm not knocking Angel, I'm just telling you how it is. Like, you have to go through the stages. You cannot, you know what I mean? You have to go through the stages where you've been embodied, like where you built guys who won. You haven't even trained a guy to win the area championship yet. So you haven't trained the guy to win, and now you was around, you was in there with Anthony Joshua, and then from there, so you propelled yourself at the highest level, but you're still learning. So therefore, that's going to be difficult, and that's the God's honest truth, and that's what we saw it in the fight, and that's not me saying it no slants on the. I'm saying how it is, and I feel sad for Richard, because Richard's gone home now kicking himself. I'm telling you this now because I'm telling you, you go speak to guys in the game, you go speak to guys who spar with Richard, they say that he bangs and he hits harder than certain heavyweights who are big guys, who are big hitters. So use your Richard. There was a man called Lorenzo Barber, right? I think he was the first WBO light heavyweight champion, right? At light heavyweight, right? Kronk Gymnasium, Kronk style of fighting. Go and watch him. He's kind of very similar build to Richard, really cut, right? But he was looking to knock you out. That's what Richard should be doing. He should be looking to knock out guys. When you're up trying to box with guys, you're throwing away your key assets is that you can bang and you're athletic. You didn't use none of that tonight, unfortunately, and you come up second best. And you know what? Not because you never performed, it's more because Billam-Smith had a beautiful game plan and administered it. I'm going to win ugly, but I'm going to get the win. And he done that. And congratulations to him, because I think he was the underdog in that fight, right?
I'm going to ask you about that, because he was the underdog against the Coley stadium fight, a lot of pressure at home. Today, as the away fighter, stadium fight, big time underdog. So he's just going to win 2 fights against big punchers as the underdog in stadiums. This guy needs some props, don't he?
Listen, all the props in the world should be given to him. That is the bottom line. All the props in the world should be given to him. He boxed fantastic, and you know what I mean. And a lot of people say it was an ugly fight. I found it very entertaining. So you know what I mean. It is what it is. Fair play. Big up boxers as well. They talking about my ring sides and stuff. So yeah, I mean it was good.
Does he beat OPETAIA?
You know what? OPETAIA, he's a monster, right? He literally is a monster. But you know what?
Have you met him?
Yeah, I've met him.
Size-wise, Chris is bigger.
Huh? Yeah, I know. Right, and I'm saying, like, right now, you'd be a damn fool to write off Billam-Smith in any situation here, because he's very smart and he's warmed into the fact of him being a world champion. He's really warmed into it. And I've got to congratulate him for that one. Can't take away nothing from him.
And what? Just the last word on the stadium show, South London. You're a local guy. What does that do for the community around here?
No, it's been great. It's been great. There's been a great buzz. And you know, it's not like he hasn't really done anything for the community per se, because you got to think this is the home of Crystal Palace. So you get
Chris. Richard to win.
They really did. They needed him to win, and he didn't. So it is what it is.
And on that note, we'll leave it. Spencer, thank you for your time.